Good morning. I'm Gregory Tomchyshyn, a campaign director for CitizenGO, an international grassroots movement that defends the basic human rights essential to a free society: life, family, and freedom, especially the fundamental freedoms of expression and religion. I stand here today because over 32,800 Canadians have signed our petition with a unifying demand. Parliament must reject Bill C-9. These signatories are not just numbers. Each signature represents an individual Canadian. They're concerned citizens, faithful believers, community leaders, and neighbors who see clearly what this government is trying to hide. The truth that Bill C-9, the so-called Combating Hate Act, is a direct assault on our freedom of speech and ability to publicly share our beliefs. Bill C-9 is legislation born out of emotional fragility, designed to silence those who might feel offended by your opinion. It seeks to redefine hate in the criminal code. It is not about stopping violence. It is about criminalizing peaceful disagreement. It treats the freedom of expression guaranteed in our charter not as a rock-solid right, but as a privilege that can be stripped away. The moment any Canadian speaks a truth that someone else finds offensive. For all people, regardless personally held faith, belief, or creed, Bill C-9 is catastrophic. It explicitly removes the religious expression defense from the criminal code. By removing this defense, the government is effectively declaring that the Bible, or any sacred text, is no longer safe in the public square. If I quote a scripture, passage, or teaching that conflicts with modern ideologies under Bill C-9, that can be twisted into a criminal offense with potential fines and jail time, all because I decide to simply share my faith or belief publicly. To make matters worse, a key judicial threshold is also proposed to be removed. Currently, our criminal code mandates that hate crime charges require the consent of the Attorney General, a necessary judicial check against legal abuse. However, Bill C-9 removes that oversight. This leaves pastors, priests, and everyday believers at the mercy of individual bias. You will be forced to endure years of legal prosecution just to prove that quoting the Bible or sharing a personal opinion is not hate. We cannot allow the law to be weaponized against the people's conscience. I urge every member of Parliament, listen to these 32,800 Canadians. Do not sacrifice their liberties to soothe hurt feelings. Reject Bill C-9. Don't allow it to label everything as hateful. Thank you. I now call Georges Buscemi, President of Campaign Quebec V, who will speak to the issue in French.